welcome to the library. My name is Maddie and I am using this channel basically to nerd out about books because I love to read, and my husband, while very supportive and will listen, is not a reader, so he is not as excited to hear about what I have to say as I am to say it. So this is what this channel comes in for. I am sorry it's so shaky. I need to figure out a better setup, but there's not really a better place to do it than at this table, which shakes whenever I touch something on it. I want to start off my videos with what I'm currently reading, give you kind of my thoughts and feelings on it at the time. I won't go into a synopsis. I'll do monthly reading wrap-ups to do that, but also I would love any recommendations for books that you have down below. That way I can expand my ever-growing TBR. So the first book is Krampus the Yule Lord, and this is by Bram. I am about 50-ish% into this book. I have thoroughly enjoyed this book a lot. It's been a really fun time, very Yuletide winter feeling. I'm really excited to do a reread of this either this winter or next winter when I have my tree and my lights and my fireplace going. I think that would just be the perfect ambiance for this book. I've absolutely enjoyed it, and I'm excited to say a little more about it at the end of the month. Because of the size of Krampus, I'm not comfortable taking it to work for fear that the pages will get messed up in my bag. I do read in my free time or my downtime at work and during my lunch breaks. So I have Clown on a Cornfield 2, Friendo Liz, that I take with me that I read there. I'm about 80% into this book. I have enjoyed my time with this book a lot. I bought both of them, the first and the second one. And I realize I'm not the target audience for this. It's been very fun and nostalgic because it reminds me of when my friends and I would get together and watch slasher films or horror movies or anything like that. And it's been really fun to have the nostalgia factor when I'm reading this book. However, I am going to borrow the third one from the library, and I will be done after that. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I don't know if I said, this is by Adam Cesare, sorry. But I've enjoyed it. It's very well written, it's fun, it's fast paced, and I have enjoyed my time with it for sure. So, okay. I see a lot of videos. I love watching videos of recommendations of people's favorite books or series. But I want to start by telling you what books got me into reading and what my prized possessions are when it comes to my books. I have several, but these three are just make me so happy. Front and center on my bookshelf. I have H.P. Lovecraft's Tales of Horror. It's got several different his short horror stories. And so it's been fun to just pick and choose what books to read in this. It's beautiful. It's got the gold gilding, the beautiful insides. One of my prized possessions. The next one is my complete tales and poems of Edgar Allan Poe. I love Edgar Allan Poe, so I have this beautiful edition, gold gilded inside. So, and they all just line up perfectly on my shelf. And the third one is my Grimm's Complete Fairy Tales. Same kind of faux leather, beautiful inside, gold gilded. I love the Grimm's fairy tales a lot, and I'm ready to be able to share them with my son when he gets a little older. So those are my three prized possessions on my bookshelf. I have several. The next ones are ones that I read in school. The first two are ones that were required reading, and the rest of them are just ones that have made an impact on me and I've carried with me all of this time. So the first one is A Scarlet Letter by Nathaniel Hawthorne. I love this book. This is a very dry and hard read because of the language used and because of the time period it was placed in. I love the story of this, and we were the last class my sophomore year to read this book through the district, and so I asked my teacher if I could keep a copy, and she said absolutely, and she signed it and embossed it, and now it forever lives on my bookshelf. The next one that we read, I want to say freshman year of high school, was To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. I love this book. I have a tattoo of it on my back, and I think it is important for everyone to read it. It's heavy subject material, but I think the lesson in this book is phenomenal. So this is one that I've reread multiple times, that I will continue to reread, and that I will make my son read when he is old enough. I'm so sorry. The next 4 are ones that I checked out from the library in elementary school that have stuck with me. My cats are playing. I'm sorry if you can hear them. They are menaces to society. So the next 4 are ones that I read in elementary school that stuck with me. The first one being Tuck Everlasting by Natalie Babbitt. I remember this book being a lot bigger when I read it, but I know that to a 5th grader, this is probably a lot of pages. It's like 130 pages. It's nothing to me now. But this is one of my favorite books, and I love the actual storyline in it. I've seen the movie. I do enjoy the movie, but the book is hands down my favorite, and I can't wait to be able to share it with my child when he gets old enough. Out of the Dust is my first historical fiction I ever read, and it is a novel in verse, which I didn't realize that I enjoy reading, but I do. It is by Karen Hesse, and it is about a family living in the Dust Bowl era, so you're following them and all the tragedy and hardship they're having to deal with. This book is what made me realize that I enjoy historical fiction as much as I do. The next 2 I read mainly because the covers are cute and pretty, not knowing that they had a deeper message, but that's Each Little Bird That Sings and Love Ruby Lavender by Deborah Wiles. These books still stick with me, the meanings they had, how they made me feel while reading them. I do intend to reread all of these books, but especially having my son and my daughter read these. So my husband's daughter, who is my bonus daughter, she finally took up an interest in reading, and she loves reading. She's at the Goosebumps stage, so I'm very excited that I have someone to share these books with and talk to them about the books, and it's just gonna makes my heart happy, my mom heart happy. Okay, next up are books that I did not read in school. They are ones that are classics that my aunt bought me. 2 of them are books my aunt bought me growing up, and I've lost them to time between the moves and all of that. So the first one is The Secret Garden. I lost my original copy, and I went over to my mother-in-law's house, and she was watching a movie, and when I asked what it was, she told me The Secret Garden. I said, oh, I used to love that book. So we sat and watched the movie together. And then she got me this one and the next book for a Mother's Day gift, and it was the sweetest thing. It is absolutely stunning. I don't have to have special editions, but I do like my classics being special editions, and it's just so pretty. And the other book that she got me was Little Women. Same thing. I lost my original copy to time, plus the original copy that I got from my aunt was more, I don't want to say dumbed down, but it was easier to read for younger teenagers. I was like 12 or 13 at the time when she gave it to me to read. So this is the full-length copy of the novel, and again, it's stunning. And it's one of my favorite books and has been since I read it when I was between 11 and 13. Okay. I'm a huge Disney fan. I always have been, especially these next 3 stories. Well, actually 2 stories. The third one is not a Disney film. The first one is Peter Pan by J.M. Barrie. Oh, I guess I forgot to say Little Women by Louisa May Alcott and The Secret Garden by Frances Hodgson Burnett. Sorry, I guess I should tell you who they're by. We're learning how to do this together. When you may already know how to do this, I am learning how to do this and not be awkward about it. Anyway, so Peter Pan is one of my favorite stories and always has been growing up. I went to New York my senior year of high school, summer before senior year, and I saw Finding Neverland in theaters, which is like the writing process J.M. Barrie went through writing the book. It's what it's based off of. And that was phenomenal. And then I've seen the movie adaptations and the actual Disney movie, and my mom used to read me the book growing up. Like, I love Peter Pan. So I have this beautiful edition that my husband got me, and it's silver edged, and it's got a map of Neverland, of course. He doesn't read, but he spoils the crap out of me when he knows there's a book that I want. The next one is The Adventures of Alice in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass. This is a find that I found at Walmart. It's got beautiful pink edges, faux leather bound. It's really pretty. So it's like, I'm coming home with a book, and he's like, that doesn't surprise me, because every time I go to Target or Walmart or anywhere that has books, I have to stop at the book section. But it's just so beautiful. So I have this. I don't have a whole lot of classics, but my favorites have to be on my bookshelf. Okay, I was born and raised in Kansas, and so Wizard of Oz was an absolute staple in my household. I have seen Wicked on Broadway. I have the Wicked series. I have a special anniversary edition of Wicked, The Life and Times of the Wicked Witch of the West. So these books are ones that I found. Well, the first one I found, the second one my husband found. This is The Wizard of Oz. I found this at Barnes & Noble, and it's got pictures of the cast on the inside, and it's got drawings in it, and it's just beautiful. So I have this copy, and then my husband went to Sam's Club and found this one. It's The Wizard of Oz, The Wonderful Books of Oz, The Emerald City of Oz, and Glinda of Oz. It's beautiful, but the sprayed edges got me when he brought it home. I don't have to have special editions. I don't have to have sprayed edges, but he has found 2 that I'm in love with. The other one being The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna. So I have 2 special editions. I don't have to collect them, but it was really sweet that he got them for me in general. So these are the books that have stuck with me through the years, my prized possession short story collections, and the books that really kicked off my reading. So like I said, I was reading a lot until I hit high school, and then I went off to college. College was crazy busy. There was no way I was reading in that time, and then I got pregnant. And babies are a lot of work. I loved every minute of it, but my son is finally getting to the point where he doesn't always want to play with me or be around me, and so now I've had more time to read. I also have a lot more readers in my life. Everyone I work with are readers, so that has been awesome. I've gotten a ton of recommendations from them. I'm able to talk to them about books, but I don't know where I'm going with this channel. I'm kind of just doing it to be a soundboard basically for my thoughts and feelings, but I wanted to get out my books that have made an impact on me from a young age, my collectors, and my classics, because those are the books that really got me a love for reading and literature in general, and then as you see, it has grown exponentially. So yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment your favorite books down below, or books that you read when you were younger that made an impression on you. I'd love to hear them, see if I've read them, or if they're ones that I would like to read to give recommendations to my kids when they're older. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.